Okay guys, I let dry a bit the eyes, now it look like more human. Uh, we are we are starting to have a general vision, complete vision on the piece, who is this rim light here. We got several kind of reflection, bouncy light. Everything is starting to be very well balanced. All the main volumes are visible and very well recognizable. We just need to work a bit on the metal part, on his neck, and then I think that we will proceed for the refine part. The refine part will be a process that will involve everything. I will work on all the shadows together and all the details together, and only once everything will be close to the finish, I will focus on details and to refine, fix things and everything. So to resume my process, I prefer to sketch everything one per time, and then I start to link them with common shadows or with common lights. I start to link them usually using maybe some kind of common colors, texture, special effect, and similar things. And only on the end I proceed to finish everything very well. In this way I can move during all the process some steps back or some steps in front of the process, go ahead, and if I don't like, it's very easy to recover. For example, if my painting was focused on this red part, and to start the miniature it will be finished, at the end I will not be able, or probably I will not be comfortable to remove or change it, because a lot of time was spent to realize a very well done part. So in this way I can change everything, and I can change easily, and I have a lot of possibility to modify and adjust everything during the process. So let's see together how can sketch a bit of metallic, non-metallic part. This is a very interesting part, but in my opinion sometimes could be ruin the face, so I will paint in a very dark and not reflecting way. So the idea is to paint only shadows and midtones with very few little dots on the lights. To do it, I just start to divide the part. In main volumes, in this way. In this case is very close to a glazing technique, because the color is very well diluted. This is not my usual way to paint non-metallic metals. Usually I use a lot of color also on this kind of surface, but in this case I need to be very thin and to paint less possible this part. So how you can see is nothing of special, just put some light, some little texture to create a bit the illusion of that part, but without give to this part any kind of importance. This is just my interpretation. Maybe you could try to paint it very bright, very strong metallic, non-metallic metals, but at the time you need sure to change this kind of palette. With my figure, with this tentacle that is very bright, with a lot of info, probably is better keep that part a sort of hole, a sort of part that the eyes will quite ignore. I don't like overload the miniature with details, so I try to make it more flat possible here. As you can see, I don't like too much because could be a bit confusing between this kind of texture and material and this one. So probably at the end, after this sketch, I will use a very thick black shiny colors to reduce the power, the brightness and the mattness of this part and make it a bit shiny, so you can see the part, you can understand that probably is a sort of metal part, but it will not take too much attention. So, you can see I just sketched the main volumes and all the work will be done later on the moment that I will try to paint everything, and only at the end I will add all the details. This is just a sketching to understand the volumes and to separate the skin tone from the metal parts. Nothing is done, it's a very rough sketch, but at the moment I don't need go over. So in the next step I'll show you I will change again everything with airbrush and fine art artist before the final step.